Last but not least of the day, we got the Houston Rockets, 41-41 last year. No long introduction for me on this team because we got two speakers of the respective team up here. So I'm gonna let them carry it away and take it away, and myself and anybody else chime in after um, whatever they say. Obviously, drafted my guy at number three. Can't wait to see him and how everything unfolds in Houston. I think it was y'all GM yesterday say y'all have like the deepest team in the league or something like that. I'll let y'all fact check that as well, or correct me if need be. The owner, okay, the owner said it. Okay, the owner. J Dub, he passed the ball to you first, man. 41-41 last year. I'm gonna start with this, and then you can say whatever you think is next for your team. Again, this segment is what's next for all 30 NBA teams. Uh, Speaking to last year, speaking to the season coming up, and speaking toward the future. What do you think is next? And Jada, I'm gonna start off with you. 41-41 last year, over or under, and then you can take it away from there.
Yeah, I'll be short. I'm in the barbershop. Ready to turn up the music. I'm gonna go over, but slightly. I don't think it's gonna be crazy. I think they should be improved. It might be a more improved product on the court than what you actually like see in the record. I think they should probably make the play in. They should be shooting for the playoffs. If they don't do that, then the expectation is too low for the actual team. A lot of it, I think, is going to depend on how Jalen Green plays. I don't think that he determines our floor. I think he determines our ceiling. I think that we're kind of insulated with Reed Shepard, who I think is going to help out quite a bit. Shagun should probably take another decent leap. I mean, Thompson should take a decent leap. So right now, I mean, I kind of got us at about maybe 45. I know a lot of people think that's crazy, like in the Houston community. But I have to assume everybody is healthy, except for Kawhi Leonard in the NBA when I make these predictions. In the West is going to be tough. So I think the product on the court is going to be better. There's a great argument for us to be even better than that. We were very very banged up last year and still made it to 500. But again, I think our defense should be what we were founded on, and then our shooting should improve. That was the biggest issue we had really last year, not having a shooting around Sengun. Um, so yeah, I think we're going to be pretty improved. Again, I would take us for the play in right now, not the playoffs. I don't think the playoffs are crazy. But yeah, watch out for the defense. Defense should be pretty legit. And I also think that Emate's going to hold the players accountable this year. So let's see how that turns out.
Any leap, or I know you're in the barbershop. It's quick, my only question. Any leap from anybody on your team this year?
Yeah, I think the biggest leap is going to come from Amen. I think Amen is going to not from per se shooting, even though I think the shooting will be a little bit better. Um, I think we should see an increased leap by I'm sorry, the leap by Amen, but then Shagun should take another leap as well. I think quietly Jabari might take a leap. I've been a little bit disappointed on him. I don't think the defense has been what it should be. I don't think the shooting has been what it's been advertised. I don't really see a big reason why he cannot take a leap in that. He took a leap last year. So yeah, I would say in order, I would probably go Amen Thompson. Then I would probably go Jabari. To be honest with you, the leap that we need is Jalen Green. I think
Yeah, I've
he's kind
always
of
said that.
yeah, that needs to be what the leap is, but I can't predict that at this point in time. Like he had to show me before I believe it. 1 month a year don't move me. So
Mm.
Oh my, it's gonna happen. Just be prepared. That 1 month of Jalen Green playing out of his mind is gonna happen again. I don't know about that leap he's gonna take. He's gonna do that 1 month thing for y'all. That's what he's good at. Just that consistent 1 month of good,
My
solid
nigga,
play.
man. My
Byron, go
nigga.
on mute, bro. Go on mute,
My
bro.
nigga, bro. My fault, bro. I'm
Go
sorry.
on mute, bro. Josiah, and I appreciate that. That's a fact. Appreciate you chiming in always.
somebody said down there, give him Whitmore more minutes. I think the biggest controversy within the Rockets community this year is I don't really see where Cam gets in. I like him as an athlete. I like him as having potential. If you're really trying to make the playoffs right now, he probably makes the most boneheaded kind of plays. And I'm not really sure where he gets the rotational minutes. I think Reed Shepard is going to earn rotational minutes pretty early because he's already going to be our best shooter. Sorry, Easton's going to be back. So our defense is really going to Sorry, Easton, Ahmed Thompson, Dylan Brooks, all the kids there. Fred's going to
Yeah.
get his minutes. Jalen's going to get his minutes. Shagun's going to get his minutes. I don't really see where Cam gets his minutes, to be honest with you. And I know that might sound crazy to some people with his potential, but like I said, Ime's trying to win. Cam still makes all the plays. He'll grow eventually. I don't really see where he gets a lot of minutes this year.
I can't remember who I was talking to earlier, and I'm glad you just said that. I was talking to somebody like 2 months ago, and they was like, "Well, where does Reed fit in at?" I'm like, "Dude, it's not Reed. I think it's Cam. Like, I think it's Cam." And you just said everything. My whole exact thought process. You just said that. Like Reed, Thompson, Tari, and I know I'm missing. You just said the names, but I don't see Cam playing that much this year because I think Reed slides in.
Yeah, so you're clearly gonna get the starting five, right? You're gonna get Fred, Jalen, you're gonna get Dylan, you're gonna get Jabari, you're gonna get Shingo, and then off the bench you're gonna get Tari, you're gonna get Adnan, you're gonna get Reed. Whatever you get out of Steven Adams is gonna be there. I just really don't see where Cam kind of gets those minutes, to be honest with you. And I know that might suck for people who think he's gonna be good. But again, I mean, he's a guy who still hasn't learned quite to play within the team. He is the ultimate heat check guy. When he gets the ball, he thinks he can shoot it every time. The defense is good-ish when he decides to play it, but that's not all the time. Other times it's liability. And I think that, like, when he's not kicking, the effort isn't quite there. So I'm not really sure how it actually fits. He's more the wild card than the fact that I can't really predict it right now.
Yep. Well said, bro. Wes, I think he in a barbershop. He probably talking to AirPods, but I was able to hear him pretty clear. OG, I'm gonna pass it to you. Over under 41 wins. And what do you think is what's next? What's next for your team, man? I mean, you a diehard Rockets fan. You willing to put your money behind your team no matter what. I gotta respect that. So what do you think is next for your team, OG? I don't know if he's ready yet, but I will continue real quick. Highlight coming in. We did the Wizards, Jazz, Magic, Pels, and Rockets. That's 5 NBA teams. We're on the Rockets now. I'm sorry. That's 5 NBA teams. This what next segment is going to last for the next 3 or 4 weeks as we get to all 30 teams. Obviously, we're going to do our yearly positional rankings. We'll be to rank the top 10 point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers going into this season. And then we're also going to rank our top 5 duos as well. Everybody will have their own. Another 5 tomorrow, most likely. So it'll be Wednesday and Thursday as of right now where I'm getting NBA talks. Mondays and Tuesdays is NFL. Fridays, I'm trying to do some college football. And obviously, we just lollygag and have a good time on Fridays for the most part. And Thursdays, you're a clown process. You're a clown. I can't wait to hear your flip flopping on Paul George this year. OG probably in the gym.
What do you mean flip flopping?
Holy shit, you're here. What's up, Francesco?
I think that Paul George is a good fit. He's a third option. I don't expect fucking greatness for him. He should. I'm not expecting Paul George to be a great player. He needs to do his fucking job.
He needs to do his fucking job.
Yes, he needs to do his fucking job. That means he's going to have to do some dirty work. He's going to have to play defense, and he's going to have to knock down shots when he's fucking open, and he's going to have to take over games when needed. And he still has the ability to do that.
I'm Jono. I heard the process. Hold on. I'm Jono, yes.
And by the way, all the people saying he doesn't like to do the dirty work, well, bitch, you got fucking paid, so it's time to do it, okay? Like, what the fuck? If I'm the coach and be like, you don't like it, then go sit your ass on the fucking bench. Like, what the fuck?
Why do people do that like he doesn't? He made that comment, and I guess people just assume that he doesn't or something because they don't watch Clipper games. I don't know.
He plays defense.
Been doing the dirty work for a long time.
He plays defense. He's gonna have to try and get. He's gonna have to help us with rebounds. He seems like he wants to win. I mean, if he wants to win, that's what he's got to do. We have the fucking team to win. Our starting 5 is.
That's nice.
I don't know a better one. I don't know a fucking better one. Do you?
Y'all got about the best player in the East?
I didn't think about that. Let me think. The best starting. Do you have the best starting 5 in the NBA?
I feel like I've seen this movie before where they've had the best starting 5.
Bro, heaven said no.
What happened?
Oh, we seen it. We seen it for sure. We seen it for sure.
What happened again? What happened again?
Heaven said not once in my life talking to you guys did I ever say the Sixers have the best starting 5 in the NBA.
That was the best starting 5 in the league at the time.
I did not know you by then, but I think they were the best starting 5 at the time.
29. What'd you say? What year?
2019.
You know what year she's talking about.
Yeah, 2019 at the end of the year when we got everybody together. But we only had half a season with that fucking team.
Y'all had the best starting 5. Y'all had the best starting 5 in the league, and I don't remember what happened. Can somebody tell me what happened?
Oh my God, you're hype as shit like you're a fucking Toronto fan.
I'm not a Toronto fan. I don't remember what happened. Somebody tell me.
Is this the dagger?
Did they make it
Zach.
out the second round? I don't remember.
Heaven said, stop being such a fucking troll. You know exactly what fucking happened.
Yo,
You're going back to when, like, 2019. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like,
it just feels deja vu-ish.
why the fuck would you take me back to that bullshit ass year?
It was a good year, bro. What are you talking about?
This guy's
Fuck
hilarious.
you, Zach.
No, man. Embiid not the same level of player though. Like I'll be honest.
What
bro.
are you
Embiid's so
talking
much
about?
better now.
What are you saying?
He's way better now. He's way better now. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
thank you. Thank you very much, Zach. My dog.
Like, right, like he the best player in the East type.
I
shit,
ain't talking
bro.
about dog.
Yeah.
Well, you
No, we
said
have the
Embiid
best starting
player
five.
in the East.
We have the best. You're damn right. He's the best player in the East. He's the best player in the East, the West, the South, the North.
Yeah,
He's the best
what are
player
you
in the
saying?
fucking
Who's better
world,
than him in
dog.
the East?
Who's
He's
better
the
than him in
best
the
player in
league?
the East right now, bro. Who's
Bruh.
better
Do
than him?
y'all,
That
do
man
y'all have
said
the
the
best?
East,
Do the
the
Sixers have the
West,
best
the
starting
North,
five
and
in
the
the league?
South.
This is the best starting five the Sixers have ever come out of training camp
No, you
with.
said the
Let me
best
tell
starting
you.
five in the league. Is this the best
Yeah,
starting five in the
Is
league?
he the best
You
player
said
in
that's
the
the best starting five in the
playoffs?
league. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
That's a
taking
hell of a
Giannis
starting
over
five,
Embiid.
Bro,
bro.
he always
Does
injured
he
in the
be
playoffs.
the,
That don't
is
count,
he
bro.
the best player in the playoffs though? Because that's what we're talking about, right? Not the
50
regular
on one
season.
leg against the Knicks. That tells me enough.
So he'd be the best player in the playoffs when you see
I'm
him play
taking
basketball.
Giannis over Embiid.
I just want to make sure I understand.
It's the same nigga that what's it called? Never mind.
Okay, so I think he's the best player. I mean, we already know my stance on this bullshit, but I'm just saying, going into the season, this is the first time the Sixers have ever had a starting five this good going into a season.
No, you said this is the
Because
best
every
starting five
time
in the NBA, and I'm trying to ask
That's a
the
little
room.
different. I
think it's the best starting five.
I don't
No,
know, man.
I think it's the best starting five in the NBA. I agree with that.
Them or New York. New York has a good one too. Process. You
No,
gotta
I think the
remember
Celtics are the only other team that you can honestly argue.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is that a better starting five than Boston?
Celtics.
Yeah, Boston, because we have the best player on each team. We have the best player.
That's a good point.
And I think that Maxi's how good Maxi can be. I mean, bro, people like to say it's just he plays off of this guy, plays off of that guy. Like,
yeah, I don't think it's crazy if you assume Embiid's health that is the best starting five in the league.
I have to assume health.
No, I know. I'm agreeing with
Yeah.
you, process. I'm agreeing with you, process. But I think that obviously you talk about the Celtics, the Knicks, the Mavericks, the Timberwolves, complete teams that you feel better about. That's where the conversation.
Well, I think that those teams. I think that the Celtics are deeper. I think the teams that all around they have more players on that team. Bro, I'm leaving, dog. What the fuck?
No closest.
To me, this is crazy that y'all put that
you know, I was in the crowd
to
that night.
To me, that matters in the discussion as you start a season from a depth perspective. Obviously, it's coming to play, and then also it matters for the playoffs because you have to be able to match up.
Ev, you are nasty.
Bro, you are
that was a good time, bro.
I hate this because Ev got a straight face the whole time too. He gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, bro, you should have saw the streaks afterwards, bro.
Nah, see, there's crazy afterwards. There it is. He couldn't hold it back. See, he tried, but he couldn't at the end. See, that's nasty detail right there, man. That's crazy.
Y'all see Pascal open? Imagine he passed to Pascal. That would have been a better game winner.
Siakam open on this for him?
Was open. They should have given it to him. Type shit. Look,
no, they should not have given it to him. They gave it to the right person.
Look, Embiid leaves him open. He right open.
No. Kawhi should have taken that shot.
Pascal from the face.
Respectfully, Siakam did not hit that shot.
I'm not.
Why would he not? He hit that.
He hit that. I don't believe it.
He literally hit that in the finals, game 1 against the Warriors. What are you talking about?
I think the right person shot.
I'm not giving that ball to Siakam.
That's stupid. Yeah, you give the ball to a double team to fade away. That's the right shot, Ev. Yeah, okay, good basketball.
Now, respectfully, I ain't gonna lie. Mazak has a right. Mazak is right in the point where the right basketball play would be to pass the ball to the open shooter. But no, Kawhi to take that shot. If I'm gonna lose the playoff, if he missed, my best player to take the shot.
Bro, if he missed that shot, y'all would be clowning him. Y'all would have said he should have passed to Siakam right there.
No, we wouldn't.
Mazak, why you here? Mazak, why you here? I'm gonna use you to get us back on track. Well, what do you think the next for the Houston Rockets is?
Oh, my bad, bro. Next, like, what they're going to do? I don't know, man. Maybe a play-in entrance, you know what I'm saying? They're a good team. I don't see Jalen Green got to take that leap. It's called – who do they have, Amen or – they have Amen, right? I think Amen will be great, man. I think he'll be a great creator. His finishing numbers look good second half of the season. So I think they're going to use more of that in the starting lineup. Fred has already admitted to taking a back role in second half of the season. Jalen did kind of, take a step up. So, yeah, other than that, pretty much it, bro. Like, defensively, they're in trouble. But offensively, they'll be like a top 5 top 12 team in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Especially transition. They'll be one of the best transition teams in the league. They have good spacing. They got a good coach. Man, fuck. I'd probably play in maybe 6th seed. I don't know. I'd probably put them around where I put them where the Spurs are going to be. You know, they're like the Spurs range. I think the Spurs will be better, but they're like around that playing range. They'll be better than the Warriors this year. That's not a hot take. I think they'll be better than the Clippers too. So they're around there. You know what I'm saying?
How much?
Not much. How much better than the Warriors?
No,
good,
how much you want to
He
bet?
said you want to bet.
I
If
could
Steph Curry plays 60 games this year, I bet we have a better record than them.
Fuck. How much game did Steph play last year?
I don't fucking know. I don't know why that matter.
Anyways, yeah, I think they'll take a step back. I could put a cool 50 on that, and I know BJB looking for a bet too, so I'll put 50 for me, 50 for BJ, so we'll do 100. 100 total.
Huh?
100 total. We'll bet 100 on that. Cool.
Just
wait.
That was some nigga math if I ever heard it. I don't know. Nigga said, I know.
Nah, Zach might be back, y'all. He might be back.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, the cool 100.
Nah,
I've
been creeping back.
I know my boy BJ would be in that action.
Shaking
So
back.
I'm just
Byron,
giving
that was
both.
some nigga math right there, dog.
You down? I said 100. Let's lock in.
Like
I'll send 100 to Ev right now.
I really was sitting here. I'm like, hold on, what? What the
100, bro. I'm gonna send 100 to Ev right now. Send your 100. Let's lock in right now.
He not even
Why am I sending 100 to Ev? It's an 82 game season that hasn't even started yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ev, he'll pay me. Ev, he'll pay me to go.
I actually do think the Rockets will finish better than the Warriors in the.
Yeah, that's an easy fucking bet, bro. Like y'all took a step down. Well, who did y'all get this year? Kyle Anderson go move me like that?
I also think the Rockets will win more games than the Warriors.
Yeah, like come on, that's an easy bet. That's easy money. You locked in, low? $100?
Yeah, we locked in $100.
I bet. Say less.
All right, y'all locked in. Y'all got the.
Can we hold on? No, listen though. DM me.
No
DM
injuries.
Me. Don't.
No injuries. No injuries. Injuries automatically. Any injuries? Any like real injuries?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I said as long as Steph Curry plays 60 games, bro. I don't.
Y'all gotta say 60 games of help from all the core players.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Wait, who's the players you want for the Rockets?
Like Sengun, Jalen Green,
Fred.
Wait, come on,
Fred.
hold on. Niggas
you can do two people. You can't do.
I bet Sengun and Green are.
Nah, I'd do three.
Hey, bro,
I'd do three.
to list the whole team, bro.
Let me get an insurance clause for the whole team real quick, man.
Well, you said so. Who you want, Mazai? You said you want you want who?
Sengun and Green. Sengun and Green. Yeah, and then you could bet Draymond.
Cool. Let me get Steph and Dre.
I bet cool.
Dre gonna get suspended for that 59th game. Yeah. I can't wait.
I already know that, bro.
He said injury, not suspension.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If Draymond do some dumbass shit and get suspended, I'll take that on the chin. As long as it's not no crazy, like he can't be nothing out of pocket though. Like a 15 game suspension, I could live with. But if he does something out of pocket, he gets suspended 30 games. I can't live with that. I'm sorry, I need that with my bed.
Nah, but back to the point, bro. The Rockets should take a jump. I think they'll take a good jump this year. They're a young team. They have they got a lot of potential, bro. They're a good team. I don't really like them that much, but you should watch them. Any national game, they're fun team to watch.
So like, what's the? Because I noticed that they're lacking. I've heard for years about this young core. They got the best young core in the NBA, and whether that's true or not, we'll see.
We never said that.
I've heard a lot of people say that. So
I have also
OKC clearly has the best.
That and the Thunder too.
Yeah, it's a mix between both. That's why I say you can tell if that's true or not this year. They have to get a superstar eventually, whether that's at the deadline this year or potentially next year.
Who they can't make a superstar?
They don't need to get a superstar. They can just wait till
I think they don't need one. They don't need one right now.
What if Jalen Green becomes a superstar?
Well, that's why I said maybe in the offseason they do it. But who do you?
No, I don't think they need it in the near future right now.
You don't?
Nah, you got
no.
At some point you got to start making strides towards what you want to do.
No, I get that, but I don't think like that's something they need to do in the next year or two.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, next year. I'm thinking like
I just
till when Jalen and Sengun turn 25. That's when they're when they turn to that win now mode, and I guess that's when they'll focus on that. But you gotta have some direction, right? You gotta move somewhere. So
I was going to say you have Cam Whitmore right now as a third string guy.
Were they in the play-in this year?
No, they weren't.
No, we were. No, we missed the play-in. We were the next seed.
Okay, so yeah,
we had the highest record ever of a team that didn't make it.
Something like that. And from after that, bro, Yeah, I mean they'll be looking for a star player to kind of.
When does Fred contract expire?
It's not going to be cheap no more. like once you make the playoffs, it's not
Fred,
cheap no more.
Fred has he's under contract this year and he has a team option next year.
Okay, yeah. So around that time, that's probably when they'll, focus on getting a superstar player. Probably when his contract expires. I don't see him.
I can tell you with good authority that they're quietly looking right now, but they're going to be patient with it.
Who do you think that guy's going to be?
They got time.
I think they're going to sit and wait to see if Phoenix implodes first.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I don't think there's no. Oh my God. I don't think there's no rush for them to get a superstar. Like,
yeah, you're gonna see us rumored with like all these older stars. That's not true. I don't think that's. I think they're gonna wait. But again, they swapped their Nets picks for Phoenix picks. They're pretty much just sitting and waiting on them to implode, and they're gonna go into their stars. And by stars, I don't mean Bradley Beal. I mean the other one.
Oh yeah, no, fuck Bradley Beal. So Devin Booker, right?
Yeah, that's their like key target.
Devin Booker is a Rockets key target.
Yeah, that's their dream target. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Outside of like the top 3 guys, who obviously is every team's dream target.
So they would just trade back their picks for.
Yeah.
For Booker, that makes sense.
Pick some players, yeah.
Hello, Ev. Can you phone her, please?
hello?
My bad, y'all.
I thought everybody went to mute.
Hey,
Josiah, I haven't heard you yet. Josiah,
What up, bro?
Why you ain't shouting?
What if Jalen Green gets traded?
I'm just letting everybody get their thoughts off. That's all.
Wait, bets off if Jalen Green gets traded?
If Steph gets traded, you said bets off too. So you know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm doing.
They're probably
Wait, we'll discuss the package. If they get a good package for it,
yeah, I was about to say if Jalen Green gets traded, more likely going to help them get better.
We'll see what the package is. Well, when it happens, we'll discuss. We'll have a little talk about it. And we'll see
okay. That's respectable. I only asked that because Jalen Green is actually in danger of getting traded.
Like that's crazy. Amon, Reed, Jalen, Fred, Cam. Oh
and Amon should take a huge leap too, bro. Shooting wise, bro. I've seen him at the gym, bro.
Yeah, I think Amon.
He
just has to get to corner shots.
That's crazy.
Huge is strong, but I think he will take a leap. I think he will get to like near serviceable as a shooter, which is fine considering his skill set.
What do you think near serviceable? Like what percentage?
Shit for him this year.
What did he shoot this year?
He didn't shoot. He shot like under 20, but he barely shot. I think that like if he scratches 30, like around 30, I think that would be a great leap for him. I don't think he's ever going to be a good outside shooter. He's a willing shooter, which I appreciate, and he has to be at least serviceable to be an actual threat. But I think that the rest of his offensive game, scoring inside, I think he's working on the floater. I think his mid range is going to be decent enough, and I think defensively, I think he's going to be elite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think back, by the way, Mazak. So I
think Amon can get to at least 30%, around 29 to 30% from the three, then about like 40% from the field. I think he's gonna take defensively. I'm not really like worried about him because he's a great defender. So I think Amon might take like a huge leap, and another guy I think that's gonna take a leap this year, barring any big time injury, is Torrey. I think Torrey has the skill set to be a serviceable player or all-star caliber player in the league.
Oh, what?
A serviceable player.
You said an all-star caliber player?
Yeah, he has the skill sets.
No, he won't be an all-star. I think our best minutes will come with Amen and Torrey on the floor together. I don't think he'll ever get the offensive opportunity to make that. I think he'll be good on defense, but I also think that he'll still be like the second best wing defender we have on the team. I don't think that he's actually going to have any shot at making an all-star, but I do think that he has a shot of knocking on the sixth man. But yeah, he's really good. I mean, those two are elite rebounders for their size, and really good defenders. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. But again, we really need the hypothetical if Jalen Green was Jalen Green to reach our ceiling, which is why they are going after Devin Booker. Now, what I will say, even though I predicted 43 to 45 wins, I do think their ceiling is higher than that. I think their ceiling is definitely like low 50s. I don't think they're going to hit that ceiling. I think there's just too many things going on. Injuries occur. I cannot bank on Jalen Green at all. And I also think the hierarchy is going to take a little bit of time. But man, if Reed gets those early minutes, which I really think he's going to get, they love Reed Shepherd. I think that changes a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic on this team, but again, I just don't think the record is going to show how good they are.
So you guys run a 9 or 10-man rotation this year? What's your?
I think they're going to run 9.5 early on. By half, I mean that Adams is going to play some games and not other games. Until I see him actually play healthy, I can't really bank on him. But if he's healthy, I think they will do a 10-man. But that doesn't mean that all 10 will play every game.
He was cleared, right? I think I saw that
he's cleared. He's cleared, but I still got to see him.
All right. Josiah, you can pick back up. Tari Eason, go ahead from the serviceable all-star level. Continue from there.
Nah, that's all I got.
Any talks about Jabari, Josiah?
Over under on their 41 mark.
Over under. I think they get at 40. I think they're under. I think they'll get to 40 wins this season. I think they like get that playing spot. I think this is their second year with
spot with 40. Hold on, my trip.
They were just like a couple of games out last year at 41.
They was close last year.
But 40, y'all think 40 wins? Y'all think 40 wins will get you in the playoffs this year?
No.
Yes,
I don't.
They need 47. They need 47 to 48 at least. Yeah.
Oh, they was 5. They were
make the play in.
Okay. Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Secure. That's not playing, like play in plus like 6 spot. Like they're going to be like 6, 7. They're not going to be 9, 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they need 47, 48 to make the play in. I'm about to say that's crazy.
To play the play in, you definitely got to win over 42 games. To me, this year.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's why I say so let's say the over under like 43. Over under 43.
You really got to go above 500 to make the playoff. To play in the West, this shit is Duffy.
See the East. There's a big. Because after
we had 41 last year. If I'm correct, that's the highest win total to not make it. So yeah, that's the bar is high.
Y'all would have made it. Y'all would have made it in the East. That's the crazy.
Yeah, we would have made it in the East.
They would have been the 9th seed in the East. That's crazy.
Yeah, we spoke on Şengün. I think Şengün was our best player last year. I think he will be our best player this year. You know, the only thing I slightly have concerns about is I hope that the contract thing doesn't bother them. So he and Jalen are up for contract extensions. The Rockets are not extending right now because they can have max cap space and then sign one or both of them next year if they want. Right. And I don't think they want to punt that right now.
You think Şengün takes the leap defensively that y'all want him to take this year?
No. I think he takes another leap offensively. I think that he gets a tad better defensively, but I wouldn't call it a leap. No.
Okay.
He wasn't that bad on defense last year. I mean, he doesn't offer you any sort of rim protection. He wasn't that bad on defense. He just was, he's
right
average at best on defense, but no, he doesn't take a defensive leap.
Okay. So I see y'all like 40-ish wins, around 40 to 43 wins this season coming up. I think I have a roster that can like I won't say compete right now, but like within like the next 2 to 3 years, once everything settled, when Steph, KD, Bronze starts to hang it up, then y'all can compete in the West.
Are you saying compete or contend?
Compete, because y'all not a contender yet. Y'all can compete within that Western Conference.
Can you define compete?
Compete in my definition of compete is basically like a team that's not really like a contender, but like they can show you that they can compete with it. They can compete for like a playoff spot, like be like a tough out in the first or second round. That's what I mean by competing. And my contenders are like the top of the food chain. Like it's championship or bust.
Yeah, the contender thing, we're not even close. The compete thing, I think that's going to start this year. I think we played some the good teams really close. We beat Denver a decent amount. I think they're going to be even better this year. So no, I think they're going to be competing this year. Contending is a while away.
So Josiah, if they're not even competing right now to you, according to your definition, I agree with Jada, by the way, but they're not competing right now to you, and they're going to be competing in 2 to 3 years. Are they ever going to be contending when those stars leave, like you just referenced?
Right?
Do y'all hear something?
Did he say that they will be competing after Brandon leaves, or they'll be like contending after Brandon leaves?
He said both.
He said after Curry, Bron, and KD go, I think they're going to be competing in 2-3 years. I'm like, well, damn. Okay, so if they're only going to be competing in 2-3 years, when are they going to be contending then?
Is the 2-3 years meaning when he thinks Brandon is going to retire? Or after 2-3 years after Bron retires?
Well, respectfully, they not in their way right now. If we're talking about contending teams, so why is that even relevant?
Gotcha.
True. He's saying, Evanson, to answer you though, he was saying in 2-3 years he think they're gonna be out the way, like they're gonna be like.
Okay, and then after that they will be competing, not contending.
Yeah, they'll be competing. Yeah, not contending. So then my question to him to follow up with them: when do you think they?
So who would be contending then in the West when that's happening?
Yeah, that too. Good question too. Josiah, if you don't mind.
Can't give you a good answer.
Okay, all right.
You my dog, bro. I mean,
I respect that.
Yeah, I respect
that.
Answer,
that's it.
I respect that. I respect that. You my dog. Josiah my dog, man. I ain't gonna lie. I respect that. I was a little confused. I was trying to walk with you to understand. You know what? I like that. You funny as hell.
There's a 100% chance the roster construction as today will not be the roster construction a year from now. So there's really no way to speak. They're going to add a star one way somehow.
Rockets will be in the same tier as OKC, Mavs, and Grizzlies. Haitians, dog. I tremendously disagree with that.
That's really bad.
That's wild as shit, to be honest with you.
I don't know if y'all be serious on that, or y'all be commenting in the check-in time, but I tremendously disagree with that. J-Dub, I think you attacked this segment well. Z-Farm and everybody else that chimed in, I think we all attacked this segment pretty well. I have no extra words as far as the Rockets.
Do they have direction, Ev?
Yeah, I think they.
We'll make sure you ask that, Heaven.
Because we had a whole a 3-hour conversation about direction and what that is. So I wanted to see if he thinks they have direction.
I think they know what way they want to go. I think they know how they want to play. I think they know how they want to build a team. So yeah, I would say they have direction.
Okay, all right.
I don't think they're making. I don't think they're making moves that don't support not having a direction or doing things that they're just doing for the fuck of it, right? I think they're making a move that support that. So I'll say they have direction.
Okay, I agree.
And they're trending in the right direction, so that's a good thing. Everybody that's in here, y'all, if you missed the beginning of this segment, you missed the show, the beginning of the show today, whatever the case may be, you can listen back on YouTube. You also can listen back on playback. I'm not about to end right now. I'm just closing it out on YouTube. The show be live. The show is live every day.